INFJ personalities are intellectually dominant and they can do well in any field. However, this personality type greatly struggles if personal needs are not taken into account or they are too repetitive and monotonous. So jobs that promote conflict or involve criticism and pressure can be exhausting and frustrating for the INFJ. So in this video, jobs and career paths INFJs should definitely avoid. I'm going to give you a few careers that I believe INFJs should stay clear of in order to find a satisfying and a meaningful job. Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shamiso Miranda and this channel is all things INFJ careers and INFJ entrepreneurship. And if you're looking for more opportunities that are best suited to your personality type, do consider subscribing to my channel for more videos like this. Let's dive in. So the first job that I believe INFJs should avoid are data-driven jobs. So I'm talking about data entry jobs and factory jobs. These are jobs when INFJ will have to do the same repetitive thing every single day. So if you are doing data entry, for example, you're going to have to be typing some data into a computer every single day, and although that doesn't necessarily have to involve human interaction, which some INFJs would prefer, it will get to a point where it is too much, just you and your computer typing with no human interaction, just looking at a screen and inputting the data that you have to input. It will become very boring, and an INFJ will find this type of work very meaningless, as it doesn't have much to do with their values, their morals, and all that good stuff. The second job that INFJ should definitely avoid are jobs with companies that are not very socially responsible and they're not clear on their ethics and their morals of their company. So I'm talking about companies that, for example, we have more and more companies that are coming out to take their stance on veganism. We have more companies that are working harder to reduce their use of plastics, and we have companies that are doing their best to be socially responsible to our environment. So companies that are not taking a stand against, for example, the use of plastics and all of those type of things, they may not be a good fit for an INFJ, because INFJs are morally connected and wired based on our ethics, our beliefs. So a company that is not aligned with our morals and our values is definitely a company that INFJs should avoid in order for the INFJ to be engaged with their work and to enjoy the job that they do and find it satisfying and fulfilling. The third career INFJs should definitely avoid are careers that have very detailed tasks. And for this, I think is one of two reasons. Tasks that have so much intricate detailing. For example, being an accountant, an INFJ would find that job to be so boring because you have to get into the specifics, the nitty-gritty, to be able to do your job effectively. So I definitely think that INFJs are either not going to be very good at the job to begin with, or just avoid it altogether because it is a repetitive job. You're going to have, as an accountant, you have to go through so many different company accounts and you have to be able to balance their balance sheet. You have to balance their accounts for several different companies. So although the figures will change, the calculations will all be the same, and you have to be able to offer a conclusion based on your findings and advise the company in how they should handle their finances. So that job could become so boring and so tedious. As INFJs, we are not just motivated by finances alone, but we are more concerned with the causes and the morals, the values, the reason why, as opposed to just the figures. The same thing applies to jobs that are based on commission. This is another type of job that INFJs should ideally avoid, because INFJs are not all about the money. INFJs want to work for a company that is responsible, a company that they believe in, a company that is in alignment with their morals and their values. Now, go and watch this video next for more on all things INFJ careers. And I'll see you in my next one as we continue our journey towards a more wholesome, healthier, and more meaningful lifestyle.